Ducklings!
Hi everyone, we're back.
We are. Well, I hope so, because we're talking to them now.
Get on with it, get on with it.
She's always impatient.
Yeah, yeah.
She was like this on the wedding night. Get on with it, get on with it. It's like, I'm fine. That's how she laughed as well. Honest, she was terrible.
You remember that far back?
Oi.
Wait, we've had more shinies.
We have.
Well, it's not shiny, it's darky.
Yes. We've had one of those.
Black.
Yes. Nice presentation box.
Yeah,
The Kanger Protank. Protank. Why does that? Well, every time I say Protank, I always think of an American prison cell and police stations for hookers. Shut them in a Protank. Is that wrong?
I've gotten used to your sense of humour. Others on here might think it is wrong.
I'm pure. Pure as the driven snow.
M25 on a Friday night. Right, here we go. Right, I've ripped everything to bits. Okay.
She has. She's good at that.
I've got a bit impatient. Right. So you've got your little pretty bandy thing. Oh, actually,
Yes.
that's a proper security seal.
Yes.
So
Well, it was until you ripped it to pieces, yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. You've got it. It's. It was there. Now when I've ripped it off, it's left. So that would show that it's been opened from original. Very pretty little box. You've got your destructions in. Let me do the granny specs thingy.
Is it Chinglish or is it good or is it just graphical?
It's actually pretty good English.
Okay, let's show it to the viewers. Here you go.
And it's got a good pictures on as well.
So it shows you the individual parts and how to actually assemble them on the unit, as well as all of them there. Okie dokie.
Here we go. And there you
Inside the box.
Inside the box. Let's see if we can. Hopefully that's picking it up better than it seems on.
Yeah, because you're looking at it on a tiny little screen.
Yeah. Ooh,
Woo!
don't drop things. There
We have an atty down.
That one came there. So what we have here is, there we go. You've got your, actually rather a sleek, sexy looking tank. That's got some weight on it as well. A collar, I'm assuming that goes on the...
Yeah, that's for your ego types.
Yeah, so that would then sit under there so that it wouldn't look daft on something.
Like an ego.
Yeah, like an ego.
That's the base.
That's the base.
Yeah, don't worry. That's the bit where the atty goes, yeah.
And two
heads.
Two heads.
Yeah.
It's getting that. Yeah. Two heads. Like that. Are they different wattage, voltage or anything?
No, 2.5 those.
2.5. There we are. So,
right.
There we are. All in a rather pretty presentation pack. Let's check underneath. No, it's glued on, so there's nothing else there. There we go. So, we are now going to do the Blue Peter bit. Here is one we did earlier.
Yes. I will show you in a bit how to attach the heads and put it in a tank. It is very simple. There's no, well, there's no faff as such. It is very easy to use onto that one. But here's one we made earlier, using toilet roll or washing up bottle.
That hasn't got the curvy collar on because it
because it's sat on here. You see,
yeah,
if you're going to use it on an ego type battery, which is one like that, then you'd use the collar.
Oh, the collar goes on upside down to what I was thinking. So wait a minute, let me just show you. There's the collar.
Dun dun dun. So I don't think I've got a proper ego battery.
Does it sit on like that?
Wait a minute. Un momento, señorita. Actually, I have.
Okay,
come here.
Let's move that there.
Gimme.
Hold it up to the screen. Which way does it? Oh, it goes on that way.
Yes, it goes on.
I was expecting it to do that. It doesn't. It does that.
Yeah. If my fingers will operate, you just screw it onto that. Like so. There you go. So it turns it into that. You take your tank, which at the moment I've got on the Tesla. I'll just take it off of there for a minute, so I can show you on here.
Let me do that. Your hands are really looking bad. Here we go.
Give it a damn good screwing.
Don't I always, my love?
Oh yes. And no, you just don't tighten that. I saw by that. Yes.
Did I? Okay.
Oh yes, you did. I saw you because you. There we go. It doesn't need to be too tight. Now you can see on an ego type.
Oh, so the actual
that it it makes it more ergodynamic. Yeah. So it looks nicer, doesn't it?
It looks sleeker.
Yes. Yeah. Let's be fair.
And it's a simple.
So if you're going to use them on the stop touching the ignition button on an Ego battery, then
use the colour.
Yeah, and the fact it comes with this already supplied, I think, is a very, very good thing for the kit, for what you pay. They are available from several UK vendors. Let's put that one back in there. There we go. That's actually an Echo battery, but it's still an Ego type.
Let's put this back on here.
Don't forget
you've dropped your wattage.
No, I've just pumped it back up again.
Okay.
Now there are 2.5 ohm on this, so for the purposes of this, I'm using it at
Tesla.
Yes.
And
at 11 watts. Woo, 10.5. Probably won't show, but 11 watts on there. It gives it just that oomph required.
He has been using this for how long now?
I've been using this one now for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, and it did come in, and we had everything slated, timetable to do reviews here, there, and everywhere, and then we both came down with a lurgy. And then the kids came down with a lurgy. No, actually, the kids caught it first. They gave it to us. We gave it back to the kids. The kids mutated it and gave it back to us.
Yes, again. This is what kids do.
Yeah, one of them does things to viruses that a chemical warfare specialist would be proud of, and then gives it to us.
Whew. That's a 70-30 mix in there at the moment. As I say, I pump it up to 11 watts on the Tesla there to give it, because it's 2.5 ohms, so a little bit more power than what I'd usually vape out on the resistance, which is about 7.5 or 7 watts.
I will stunningly designed and beautifully made Kanger Protank. It has a replaceable atomizer of an exceptionally high standard. The model is highly advanced and made of Pyrex glass, so it's not poly.
Yeah,
whatsoever.
It's not going to be affected by some juices, because some juices can cause plastic
it's
tanks
mint, isn't it?
Or to crack. Yeah.
So it's a Pyrex glass. Strongly antacid, environmentally friendly and healthy. That's all we have, I'm afraid. Right, generally you can get them for around about £20.
Yeah, anywhere between £16 and £20. There are several UK vendors which are actually doing these, and a couple of them are actually just ordered them. I've noticed the posts coming on the forums of coming soon.
These are available or coming soon and stuff like that.
Taste wise, well, it's in the same ilk as an MT3, T3, the EVOD type of stuff. It's all Kanger. This one I find hasn't got the same kind of taste as the EVOD.
You sure it's not just the liquid?
No, because it was using the same liquid as what I did in the EVOD.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is slightly under that taste, but it's above the MT3 onto there. Plus, of course, it holds a nice 3mm in there, so it's actually quite good.
Yeah, the fact that you've been using it for a few weeks is a good plus point.
I have to test them to make sure they work.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
He has tested some and sort of... Yeah, so the fact that he's kept on testing it.
Well, we've got one coming next week, which will be interesting, but we're not going to say too much about that one at the moment. But it's going to be, yes, it's going to be quite an interesting one. Is it worth it? Yes, actually, it looks good.
You've got your 2 replaceable heads anyway.
Yep. It vapes well. Well chuffed with it. It hasn't let me down yet. He says hopefully as he takes the next draw.
Yes.
Well, it's Murphy's Law, isn't it? As soon as you say something's good and it works out the box and doesn't fail you, something goes wrong. Yes, right. To replace the heads, well, to actually fill up, you can see on the inside there is a gap between the centre post, which is where your vapour comes up, and the actual tank itself. Now, to fill these, you put your liquid in. Now, I'll leave the top on there because I'm not actually going to use this tank at the moment. You place it down the side, if I can actually show that, not down the centre hole, okay? Down the side of the tank, hold it at about a 45-degree angle, or a 30-degree angle as it gets fuller, and just squeeze gently until you can see it's near
until
enough at
the
the top.
outer part of the tank
Yeah.
is full.
And then all you do from that point is you take your atomizer and the head, or the atomizer head I should say. Can you just take that out for me, Jim?
Yeah.
Right, now that bit there
Is
is
bottom.
the bottom. And that bit there is where that goes into, okay?
So I put that in there?
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep.
Oops, let's show you that.
Screw it in.
These are really nicely machined.
Okay.
So you don't remove the rubber bung or anything?
No,
okay.
no.
Yeah, because it's made, the rubber bung's made the same stuff as the...
And when you've done that, it'll look like that. And obviously with the juice in there, that then goes into the centre hole. And then you just screw it up.
Would you...
There you go. One complete unit and ready to go.
You wouldn't need to put a condom on the end of the mouthpiece because nothing will be in the...
No,
yeah,
because you're
nothing
not
will
filling
be
down
in
the
the
centre
tube.
hole. You're
Yeah.
not filling down the centre hole, you're filling in the tank.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very important. Don't fill in the centre hole because it will come straight out the bottom. Right? You don't want that. It's not good.
And it'll taste disgusting.
But there you go, that's one completed one. One we made earlier. Okay?
No, that's the one you made earlier. This is the one you've just demonstrated now. So there. Okay,
I'll
and
just
can you do
disassemble
it?
that, yeah.
Let me have it.
Disassemble Johnny 5. Oops, somebody else's copyright just goes there. Okay. And put the tank back in there. But that's it. It's a very simple method of filling and using.
And a nice little carry case for
Yeah. There you go, put that back in there.
when you decide to do something else.
And that's the Kanger Protank. Alright people? That's about it.
Yeah. We can't waffle anymore,
No.
so we've got to say goodbye.
Yes. Say goodbye to your waffles.
Bye everyone. Have a good day.
Don't forget to hit subscribe and catch us on Twitter. Okay people? Be good. Vape well. Catch you later. Bye.